So I'm making a croissant breakfast sandwich in my Dash mini griddle. It's gonna be a croissant with eggs, turkey sausage crumbles, and some creamy cheese. I had leftover cheese, you guys will see, from some baked macaroni that I made. I usually make a cream sauce when I make my baked macaroni, so I had cheese left over from that I added to this egg sandwich, and oh my gosh, that is a game changer. Must do, must have. I'm not an American cheese fan, so it gives you that creaminess of American cheese without the flavor of American cheese. It has that tartness, that like kind of bitter tanginess of cheddar cheese. I love cheddar cheese and cream cheese. So delicious. So creamy and delicious. But anyway, I beat one egg, and sometimes I add a little water to my egg, and I poured it into my mini griddle, and you could see it's waiting. Here I am sprinkling my turkey sausage crumbles. It's from the Jimmy Dean turkey sausage crumbles in a bag. I keep it frozen in the freezer, and the crumbles are pre-cooked, so you don't need to let it thaw out or anything like that. It actually just reheats when you add it to the omelet. This is great for busy moms. Sometimes I make my own sausages from scratch with ground chicken or ground turkey, and you can add your own flavor. You can add your own levels of salt. But this is like fast, on the go, ready to go. When I don't have fresh chicken or raw chicken on hand, I can grab this out of the freezer, 1, 2, 3, and go. And this also lasts a long time. Plus, it's pre-cooked. When you have raw chicken, it takes longer to cook, and you want to make sure that it's safe to eat. So this takes the guessing out of things. 1, 2, 3. So the egg is just, cooking. Like doing these videos is like I rewatch it and think, okay, I could do this different. Because there's a point, even when I pour the egg in, I'm like, why is my hand dripping? And I just feel like that's not a good look. So that's something that I'll work on in future videos. It's always like you always look at the video and think to yourself, what can I do better the next time? Something with food prep that I realized, even when making home videos, is that you should have all your ingredients laid out to make prep easier, and I feel like not having all my ingredients already laid out kind of created delays. Sometimes the cooking process is impacted. This is the cheese I was talking about. It's kind of thick because it was in the refrigerator, because I made the sauce earlier. So the sauce is thickened, but once it heats up, it turns into this ooey, gooey deliciousness. And like I said, it is a game changer. So now I'm just gonna let that egg cook. 1, 2, 3. I love my Dash mini griddle. I love the grill. I love the waffle maker. I also have a heart-shaped waffle maker by Dash. So I'm going to be using a lot of those little appliances in my videos for you guys. Now I'm just making a morning cup of coffee. I use instant coffee. I don't have a Keurig. I don't have anything fancy. I don't have a coffee maker. So right now I think I'm using Maxwell House because it was on sale. And I think I've said in other videos that I mix it with this cappuccino mix that I found. English toffee cappuccino powdered mix. I'm not really a fan of it by itself, so I said I'll add it to the coffee because it gives it that creamer, and I could use less creamer and add the powdered mix. So you see the instant coffee. This is the cappuccino English toffee powdered mix, and I added some sugar. Then I added some creamer. Right now I think it's International Delight. I love the caramel macchiato flavor. And look, my omelet is done. So I'm taking it out of the griddle. Right now, my favorite creamer is the Caramel Macchiato by International Delight. But now that I'm doing videos, I'm going to try to start making my own creamer so I could have a variety in my windowsill cafe. So here's the croissant, pre-made croissant, cut in half. I only eat half of the croissant. And then I add my little omelet to it and put it back in the griddle. I put the lid on it to toast that croissant and get it nice and crunchy and flaky and warm and delicious. Get that the egg stays warm, the cheese stays ooey and gooey. I mean, breakfast, like, yo. Breakfast is like, ooh, a special treat. It's something about food It's something about food. Like when you're going through a lot, and that's why you have to be careful too, because you end up overeating. Um, it's an indulgence. You indulge, and if you overindulge, it could really whoop you in the behind. But there's just something amazing, addictive, delicious, wondrous, wonderful about food, especially when it tastes good. That it just hits the spot, it hits the senses. Always make sure you clean up your area as you go along. So I was just wiping up any little crumbs, any oil, any drippings. I found this little spatula at one of those dollar stores in my mom's neighborhood. So I'm taking it out of the griddle. I got a whole bunch of cute little knickknacks, like mini spatulas, mini tongs, mini skewers. This is the coffee. So I think now I'm just going to add some caramel sauce. I don't know the brand name. I feel like it's Taranti, something like that. Caramel sauce. Just to give it a nice extra flavor, as if it isn't caramel enough. And now I'm taking a bite out of crime right now, child. I am taking a bite out of crime. This croissant was buttery, flaky, and I'm telling you what really hit the spot is that ooey gooey cheese. That cheese sauce, I'm going to say it a million times. It is a game changer. It is a game changer. It is a game changer. Look at it. Look at it oozing out. Oh my goodness. Another level of deliciousness. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button, share this video, and hit the notification bell.